I see it. Just, I guess, a few days out, just your overview on how this pre-draft process has gone and sitting at 7 and 14, how much you like that range.
Yeah, I mean, as to how far it's gone or how it has gone, it's better than last year. I mean, there was a combine, which was helpful. We've had a lot of guys through our facility, which is helpful. Different workout when we get to do it here as opposed to going to see players in their own gyms. We get to actually have our coaches run it. We get to go through the anthros of all the players and just makes it more normal, which is good. With having 7 and 14, we've been lucky enough to get a lot of players through our facility, which I think isn't true for every team. So we're fortunate to have that. And I think our guys, front office, did a good job of getting some really high-level workouts, some competitive ones for some players that are in our range. So that is helpful. And so in the way of comparing to at least last year, it's been better. As far as how it's shaping up, it seems to me that the league, more than ever, it's faster than ever. And I also think that decisions are made much closer to deadlines than they ever were. You see how fast, how many things happen the day of the trade deadline or the day of the draft or the first or second day of free agency. So when I'm talking to an agent or somebody else, they find it hard to believe that we haven't decided who we're taking yet with the draft 3 days out, but that's the honest truth. Or if we're making a trade or not, because a lot of real offers don't come in until right before. That's a distinction as far as what's gone on in the last 10 years. It's not new as far as last year to this year, but teams are waiting a lot longer and decisions are being made much closer to deadlines. So kind of some differences.
Hi, Bob. Along those lines, last year presented so many challenges of even getting to meet some of the guys face to face the way you typically do it, right? I mean, was this process almost more normal in terms of getting that time, like you mentioned, and getting to go to their gyms? And did it start to feel like what you're used to?
Yeah.
In a lot of ways?
Yeah, much more. Last year, it was kind of an aberration for all of us. This resembled pretty close to a normal year. We had the combine, we interviewed players there. We had a ton of guys in. We went to see a couple of guys in Miami because the media knows what we're doing before we do. You guys are so good at your jobs. So we went to Miami and saw a couple of guys. Yeah, much more normal. Whereas last year we were going everywhere. Nobody came through the facility. So, like I said, I mean, I don't know if I answered Anthony's question sufficiently, but I like our picks. We have a lot of good voices in the room, and it's different though having 2 lottery picks, but we're excited about it.
And Bob, just to follow up one more time, guys who you may have seen last year who were on your radar but didn't have a full season now had closer to, had a full season. And how valuable was that for scouts or for the evaluation process to maybe look at a guy in a greater volume of games and opportunities?
It's always better, Janie, to get more information. Last year we did see some guys. Scouting this year wasn't that easy though either. I mean, scouting was still hard as far as getting to college games was still difficult. You all know that by just getting to our games, and it all was harder. So it wasn't normal in that respect. I'd say that was the biggest challenge, scouting real games, not the combine, not the workouts, but going to college games, even going to foreign games, all much, much harder. But the previous year, I guess we got to see some games in 2020 until it abruptly ended. But I was hoping to obviously see conference tournaments and the NCAA tournament, and then it was all canceled. So it's I'm hoping next year's totally normal. I think we all are.